The Packers did end up firing their defensive coordinator. I wanted to bring that up, which I've talked to some Packers fans. They said that the year before, when they lost to the Niners in the championship game, they thought they should fire him then, but they didn't. They held him for this year, and then after the loss to Tampa Bay, they decided to fire him, which I think was fitting, even though their defense played well in that game for about a half. I think it was the right decision. Green Bay has always had a mediocre defense. This year it was kind of different. They played better. They were still around number 10 to 15, so they were still somewhat average to above average. So I think that was a good move. Hopefully they can bring in a good defensive coordinator, kind of take his spot. Other things I think the Packers should look to in the offseason, I think they have a good running back in A.J. Dillon. He had some great plays, so I do not think they have to re-sign, Aaron Jones or Jamal Williams. Maybe go for a receiving back to kind of help out A.J. Dillon. Like, I'm going to give an example. Washington has J.D. McKissick. I think we have him locked up, but I think they should go and get a guy kind of like that to kind of help, Rodgers, dump off if they needed to, because Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams are really good at that. I think they could bring back Jamal Williams, but there's no guarantee they will. Maybe get Rodgers another, receiving threat. Allen Robinson, Kenny Galladay. They got a lot of, good options out there. I know their offense wasn't the problem. Obviously, they should go for some defensive guys. Maybe in the draft. I'm not sure what pick they have. Probably late, like 25. Definitely go for a defensive guy, maybe defensive lineman. Their secondaries, maybe get a slot corner. And King got cooked. He probably won't be back. Maybe go for a corner or a defensive, maybe middle linebacker somewhere in there, help along that. But I do think they should get Rodgers some help on the offense. I know they had the best offense in the league, but, Valdez-Scantling still isn't super proven. Lazard isn't super proven, and that was kind of the main target going into the last offseason, and they didn't get anything to help them. So I could expect Rodgers, got some word in, and maybe they're going to consider drafting a wide receiver in the first or second round. So we'll see how that pans out. Hopefully they don't, make another silly decision. I mean, Jordan Love could come out in a couple years and be amazing, but hopefully they, don't fire up Rodgers even more. Because he deserves all the weapons he can get. As you see with Mahomes, I saw someone bring this up. Mahomes, they have like 10 good receivers, and literally their playbook is endless. You do that with Rodgers, I think you'll get similar results. So maybe they could get as much weapons from. But I can see them drafting a defensive player, early on in the draft and going for some in free agency. But I do think they should spend a pick or two, first, second, or third round on a wide receiver.